Panto! What's up? Oh, gup? Oh god, that's fucking scuffed. Okay, anyways. New patch today. Or at least on the 25th of May. I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, so for me, patch drop today. But it is 5.55 time. Oh god, instances, right. Okay, but look at them. Look at them all. We might never see some of these guys again. So hold on, let me just get a nice like picture of like everyone currently here. And then I'll take a picture like at the end just to see like who survives. Cause I bet you one of them, at least one, could be more, is gonna die or go missing in action, you know? But, alright. Let's speak to Eorzea, the company we keep. Eorzea can tell that you are itching to take the fight to the Telafari. I still can't pronounce it. Telafari? Something? Ah, Panto, you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Krile, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scrap, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks to no small part to Hoary Boulder and the others. Meanwhile, talks with the Beast Tribes are going even better than expected. Encouraged by Ulda's progress with the Eorzea, Gridania has opened negotiations with the XIV, believe it or not. Ooh! Good, good, good. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with the Telafari still out there, it's not as if we can afford to lower our guard. Well, that is true. Oh, you're gonna hear the sound cut out for a little bit. Excuse that. Begging your pardon, but I came bearing an invitation from the Alliance. A council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. What if Xenos, like, shows up in Alamigo and it's like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Get out! And we're like the surprised Pikachu face, like, oh god, what the fuck? We were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's on the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telafari, in concert with our new allies. The Beast Tribes have also been invited! Oh, Bog! It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. So the Alliance would bring all of the Beast Tribes into the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan, given the delicacy of the negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one, considering the threat we face. Indeed, my lady, and to their part, I am told the Beast Tribes have agreed to attend. If the Scions too are present, all of Eorzea will be represented. Pog. To arrange such a meeting would have been quite an undertaking, not only diplomatically but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. Then I will bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Well, now that we've accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? Obviously, Thancred, it's gonna be me. And I'm taking the kids with me. I'm taking Alphino and Eorzea. And perhaps G'raha. Though G'raha wouldn't be my kid. Eorzea and Alphino are my adopted kids. I have taken them under my wing. I move that you and Y'shtola lead our contingent. Given how long you have worked to end summoning, it is only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. Never mind. I think we've all played our part in that little endeavor, don't you, Panto? I love my Viera so much. I can't wait to make her into a male Viera. Oh, the gender. Yes. All present may rightly claim a seat. I do quite agree, but by your leave, I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. Oh god. My throat. I'm not coming either. Aemric will be there and I'd rather not be interrogated. All right. Aemric's probably like, Estinian? And Estinian's like, hi. That's funny that, like, what was it? Like, the last meeting that Aemric had with Estinian was in, Gimlet, right? When Estinian swooped in to save us, from Xenos. I think, right? I'm not sure, but, like, supposedly that's the last time Aemric saw Estinian. So Aemric could very well believe that Estinian is, like, dead on the ground somewhere. Very well then. While those with the mind to hold the fort, get on with holding it. Oh my god, I cannot read. I suggest that the rest of us make for Alamigo, shall we? Let's get this train rolling. Oh, the two Ellison! You, tall people. Wait, I am also a tall person. Carry on with your day. Actually, I should probably talk to them because, you know, they very well may die. Okay. I've been keeping a good eye on the towers and telling others to do the same. Of course, I don't mean just us Scions. I've got a whole network of scouts to keep me informed. Good, good. Clemens? Eorzea has been teaching me how to cure temporary using a porksy. I must say the thought of being in such close proximity to one of the afflicted is rather daunting. Aww. We sent Cotalon and the others to be our eyes and ears in the field. Wherever the Telophori appear next, we'll be among the first to know. Okay. Tataru. Like, I know Tataru's not gonna die because she's never, like, in quote-unquote in danger's way. But if Tataru dies, I would rip the world asunder and start another flood of light. I swear to God. Or, like, the final days of Amara. I will start that shit again if Tataru dies. Don't forget to bring me something from Alamigo. Oh, yeah, no, of course. Of course I will. Of course. Anything for you. Alright, Orianche, what's up? I shall take this opportunity to gain a better understanding of Sir Estinian. Being Ellison of like age, 'tis possible we have interests in common. I don't think so, Orianche. I don't think so. Mayhap I shall begin by lending him a favorite treatise or two for my collection. If I go to Estinian and talk to him and Estinian's like, I don't want to talk to Orianche, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Don't worry, I have no plans of to return to roaming in your absence. I know you'd only chase me if I did. Yeah, hell yeah, I would. Okay, Alamigo. Here we go. I shouldn't have eaten, like, I had mango habanero, like, wings before recording. I shouldn't have. I should not have. Because now my nose is running. Like, I hate when that happens, when you're like, oh no, this spice is fine, but your nose is like heavily running and you're just like, what the fuck? Was it even spicy? We've been expecting you. While some few guests have yet to arrive, the Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Yes! Show us in. Let us in! Oh look, it's the beach! Oh, it's the Anata! Oh, it's Lise! Oh, the sylph! Oh, it's all of them! Yay!
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
Oh my god, Merle Webb. Merle Webb, no.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
Y'Stola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I beg your pardon?
Look at her face! Look at her face!
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus.
Oh my god. I thought that they had gotten like tempered like without even being in the proximity of like Leviathan or any Prime. I thought they just suddenly like were like as if like their whole like race basically got tempered like from Leviathan or something. But no, it's not that at all.
A little tricky without gills, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
Hey.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Wait, look at his little helmet. It's Titan. At least I think it's Titan. It looks like a little tiny Titan. Like, look at his little face. It looks like Titan's like sitting, like holding his knees to his chest. It's so funny.
Ah! Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does. Turns kin into puppets. Pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall.
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise be!
I swear one of them is gonna be like, nah, we don't wanna join. Swear to God, if that happens, I'll be pissed.
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world
No!
without primals. Would that mean Filio were here to see it?
Silence! Silence, sadness!
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
And this fucking music too. I hate this fucking house. Oh no, it's too happy. Something bad's gonna
If I may
happen.
have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea.
No.
What say you, my friend?
Oh god. No. No. Please don't. Please don't. I'm bad at names. Please. Okay, cool. Okay. I thought they were gonna legitimately give us like, 3 choices, and then like basically have 2 of them are like the bad ones, and then Amber's like, actually, I was thinking of calling it this, and then it'd be saved, but thank God. Okay. I would call it the company, the Grand Company of Eorzea, or I would call it, one moment please, I would call it the Grand Company of Eorzea.
But that's the name I...
Shut up, Alpha, no. Silence.
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
It's too happy right now. Like, everything's like coming together, and like, problems are being fixed. People are coming to an understanding. I swear to God, somebody's gonna burst in the doors like a fucking resistance guard or something and go, oh yeah, by the way, Arvinel's dead. And then I'll cry.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
Oh, sweet boy. Sweet boy.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Yeah, sure. If this is about me stealing the name, I'm sorry. Oh. Well, now that we are out of earshot of the other delegates, I hope you will forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying I have dreamed of this day since the moment I first set foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see that the people of Eorzea pledged their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that would be made and the lives lost, inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Elder Seedseer, how might we be of service? I seek Master Alphino's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the crystal trade, the better to predict the coming of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only to the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so, it is our hope that we may make use of the Sylphs' established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. Yet, there remain certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a grand company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed with in operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes. Forgive me, Master Alphino. I know that it is a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests, and I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhaps I ask too much of you. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphino, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here today, I have no doubt that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of the Talopharite and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. Bye-bye. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I would like to hear. Former Braves, you understand? Might you join me in seeking them out? I swear to God, if he goes to fucking, Oh no, I forgot the kid's name! The kid that, got killed in, Earth's Fount. I forgot his name, I'm so sorry. I should have remembered it, but if he goes to that grade, I'm gonna be like... No, like, as if you have to ask. I'll fucking follow you anywhere, bro. Like, you need a buddy? You need a buddy? Like, I got you. I got you. Thank you. As someone who witnessed the Order's rise and fall, yours would be a reassuring presence. I'll join you. If you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades, it will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. And then mayhap Graha and I can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Oh, sorry, Graha can lend a hand as well. Not both of them. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. Hell yeah, the gang's back together. We should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. Ta-ta. No one die. Looking at you, you're still in Thancred. They have the most death flags. Like, the most death flags. So what's the plan, brother of mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit that the report I proposed is largely written. Not long after that fateful day in Ul'dah, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history, from the events that led to its inception to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone, its events viewed from my singular perspective. For it to be of use, however, it must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to be the crucial question, namely why, after the Crystal Braves disbanded, did some of its members choose to remain with us while others did not? I see, you think that the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new company together. And that this knowledge might help to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably... Why do I struggle with saying that word so hard? Inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes, but the questions I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of the Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandoned the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. A fine suggestion. Have care, however. Certain of my former comrades are questionable characters, so keep your wits about you and let us reconvene in Gridania later. If you have no objections, I have in mind to begin with speaking with Riol and Alian. If my memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Orient. Let us seek them out there. Okay. I just saw somebody with a clan tag. What the fuck? I saw someone with the fucking FC up dog. Alright. Well, look who it is, and what brings you two out here. Wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a manner of speaking, I've been assigned a task, you see, for which I require the assistance of former members of the Crystal Braves. So, you want to know why we decided to stick with the Scions, huh? Ain't an easy thing to put into words, Dad. As I once explained to Panto, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you with the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured, along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the Scions, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But it wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. I'm getting teary-eyed. What? And in spite of everything that happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away. But when you gave up your trust instead, what else could we do but try to repay it? Nothing, that's what. As for my own tale, well, I've always felt the Scions have something in common with me whole crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. That was our creed, and I still live by it to this day. But as time's gone on, I've learned that strength comes in many shapes and sizes. From Hori Boulder to Mistress Tataru, we've all got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain. Because we believe there's more important things than that. Things worth protecting. Which is what being a Scion's all about. I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Aw. Forgive me, Panto, could you... I got you, buddy. Oh, no, okay. I'm not gonna ask the second one. Because I feel like that's too blunt, you know? Like, Give us your thoughts on the Crystal Braves. What'd you think of it? Well, its founding ideals were something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swab who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was a quite disparate band, and while I will never forgive Ilberd, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large to his, oh my god, I cannot read. Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons, eh? Only takes one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel full of them. Not like the Scions. We might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we've all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataru sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door. I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion and refer to it when drafting my recommendations. Until we meet again. Ayy. Damn. That shit hurt. That shit hurt. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna end this episode here, right before we accept the next quest. So, if you like what you see, I'm gonna sell out right now. If you like what you see, please remember to subscribe and, you know, like the video, even if you have the time to. But thank you so much for the support on my channel. Thank you for subscribing, and just taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. It means a lot to me. So I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Have a wonderful day.